Continuing my 4-part series on singer-actress Madonna. This is part 2. Hopefully you were able to do part 1 already, but if not, it's posted on the channel, so you can check that out as well. In January 1984, she gained more exposure by performing on the American Bandstand TV show and the Top of the Pops TV show. She released her second studio album titled Like a Virgin in November 1984. The first single released off this album was the title track, which she gave an iconic performance of at the first ever MTV Video Music Awards in 1984. Other hit songs off this album included Material Girl, Angel, and Dress You Up. In February 1985, she had a cameo appearance in the movie Vision Quest. The soundtrack for the movie Vision Quest contained 2 new songs by Madonna, Crazy for You and Gambler. Also in 1985, she co-starred in the movie Desperately Seeking Susan. The soundtrack for this film featured her hit single, Into the Groove. In April of 1985, Madonna embarked on her first concert tour of North America called the Virgin Tour. In July of 1985, both Penthouse magazine and Playboy magazine published a number of nude photos of Madonna that were taken way back in 1978. In June 1986, she released her album called True Blue. 5 hit singles were released from this album, which were Live to Tell, Papa Don't Preach, the title track True Blue, Open Your Heart, and La Isla Bonita. Also in 1986, she starred in the film Shanghai Surprise. Still in 1986, she made her theatrical debut in the stage play Goose and Tom Tom. The following year, in 1987, she was featured in the movie Who's That Girl? She contributed 4 songs to the soundtrack of this film, which included Causing a Commotion and the title track, Who's That Girl? In June 1987, she began her Who's That Girl World Tour. Later that year in 1987, she released a remix album of past hit songs called You Can Dance. In 1988, she made her Broadway debut in a production of the play Speed the Plow. In 1989, she released her album called Like a Prayer. Hit songs from this album included the title track Like a Prayer, Express Yourself, and Cherish. In 1990, she starred in the film Dick Tracy. To accompany the film, she released the soundtrack album called I'm Breathless, which contained the hit songs Vogue and Sooner or Later. In April 1990, she embarked on her Blonde Ambition World Tour. In November of 1990, she released her first greatest hits compilation album called the Immaculate Compilation. Oops, I stand corrected. The Immaculate Collection. That was the name of the greatest hits album. Immaculate Collection. This greatest hits compilation album included 2 new songs, Justify My Love and Rescue Me. In May 1991, she released the documentary film Truth or Dare, which chronicled some of the events from her Blonde Ambition World Tour. In 1992, she starred in the movie A League of Their Own. She recorded the film's theme song called This Used to Be My Playground which became a hit song for her. In October 1992, Madonna simultaneously released her studio album Evita and her coffee table book called Sex. In 1993, she co-starred in the film Body of Evidence. Also in 1993, she starred in a movie called Dangerous Game. In September of 1993, she embarked on her The Girly Show tour. In 1994, she released the studio album Bedtime Stories, which included 2 hit songs, Secret and Take a Bow. In November 1995, she released Something to Remember, which was a collection of her ballads. This album included 3 new songs: You See, One More Chance, and a cover of Marvin Gaye's classic hit song, I Want You. In December 1996, she starred in the film Evita. The soundtrack for this film was a double album with most of the songs performed by Madonna. It included songs such as You Must Love Me and Don't Cry For Me, Argentina. That will conclude part 2 of this series on singer-actress Madonna. Please keep your eyes open for part 3 of this series coming real soon. Until then, please feel free to like, share, and comment on this video. Also, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. After subscribing, please click that little notification bell in order to be notified of any new uploads from this channel. I thank you all for your support. I truly appreciate it. I'm out on this one. Hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Peace! One love. Stay safe. Continue to be blessed.